Oh, hello magpies. Just a short, low-effort stream today. Probably with some... Oh, who's that in the background? Give Taylor a raise. That's hilarious. Probably going to have some mellow vibes today. Gonna hang out a little with mellow. Maybe do some like a slow burn, chill vibe. Maybe some romance RP. You know, just all of the good things that make life worth living. I've just had my dinner, so I'm a little bit food comed. I'm just starting things up. Probably need to get some extra drinks. Yeah, I'm going to change out of my work clothes. I've been doing plenty of command stuff today. I have earned myself some time off. Chief Leif needs to balance himself out. We all need to have things outside of our work and our obligations to make our lives more worth living. Let me just get my stream info here. Oh, a brief streamception as I'm running my stream, looking through my stream, seeing myself in my stream, running my stream. God, my inventory is full of all these pieces of paper I don't need. Oh, hello, Doctor.
Howdy.
I'm about to head off and enjoy some downtime. If you need me for anything, here I am before I disappear.
All right. Nope. I think I should be all right. You enjoy
Hell
your
yeah.
time?
All right, I appreciate you.
Of course, man.
Looks like Luna got her revenge. Let's see what's open in the city. Yeah, I'll check the... probably not much on the message board yet. Probably the businesses will be opening in the next few minutes. We're going to take the Weevil as if there's any question. Come on, Weevil. You can load in. Oh, look at me. Got the jitters. Okay, we low on gas. Making sure the car is turned off. It should be. Alright, what are we gonna do for our downtime? What the fuck is that? Plasma 3000. Oh, that must be the laser tag place. Or maybe that's it. Cyber Strikers. Huh. I'm not sure. Doesn't look like any food places are open yet. Oh, we'll have to go and check those out. Sag, no mellow right now. Broom, broom, broom. I should turn on streamer mode. Gonna be music playing somewhere. It's such a shame I can't enjoy music on my stream. I'm sure there are ways to. I mean, of course there are. I just can't necessarily enjoy the music that I would want to play on this server. Human Games. Yes, he does. We're just doing a very chill vibe. Already 4:30 in the morning. Yep. Yeah. It is 6:25 at night for me, PM. Time is crazy. I'm just checking out what these spots on the map are. There's like this... What is it? Cyber Strikers. and Plasma 3000. I assume one of those is the laser tag place. Maybe there are 2 laser tag places. Hoping Mellow will come on soon, as we're going to do maybe some nature exploration. I do have a Crim, but they are I like slow burn RP. They are very, very slow burning their way towards becoming a proper Crim by gradually just getting blacklisted from every reputable workplace. Yeah, she can't speak. She's out because of an old throat injury, so she's like a sign language character. And the language barriers that creates is very alienating and is naturally sort of leading her towards becoming a Crim. You'll notice that a lot of people who do sign language on the server, they really go out of their way to be like extremely nice, and they make sure that they are as polite as possible with their language. And she's not that. So people misinterpret her constantly because she's not willing to play sort of by other people's linguistic rules. And she's not even very good at expressing herself. It's a really, really interesting character to play, because it's naturally leading me towards just increasing isolation and difficulty at communicating. Hello, Leif speaking.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, I was just thinking about you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I happen to be thinking about you, so that's convenient.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm taking some time off to chill out.
Time off!
Time off.
What you doing?
I am driving around the city at the moment. I noticed some new stuff like around called like Plasma 3000 and Cyber Strikers, and I'm seeing what those are. I think it's the laser tag. Oh, is that what they are?
Laser tag!
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're open right now.
I'm still injured. I can't fucking play.
Oh no.
Fuck. How long do I have to have my cast on?
I've had my cast downgraded to a more like mobile sort of splint, so I don't have to get it replaced every day from the blood I am always getting on it.
Lucky you. I'm fucking stuck in I'm stuck in hell. Like, I can't go swimming. I can't do anything.
Why don't you tell me what layer of hell you're on, and I will come and collect you and take you to heaven.
What?
It happened just a few days ago.
Well, I'm on the you know, the highway to hell.
How long ago did your injury happen? It was just a few days ago, wasn't it? Was it like a week?
When did I get hurt? Asking how long ago it was. Don't you have access to reports and shit? How am I supposed to remember what day of the week it is?
I'm not at work. I didn't bring any medical files with me.
Oh, yeah. Fuck me!
Because I'm just wondering, is it maybe we could...
But sorry, hang on. I need to kill somebody. Well, no, she drove away. No.
Alright,
Fuck
leave no
you.
evidence.
Oh, yeah.
So whereabouts are you?
Great Ocean Highway. I was crossing, like, she was turning into one of the Chima streets and I was crossing it and she, like, knocked me with a car. And I'm seething. Fucking hurt.
Okay? I will. I got my bed bag in the trunk / bonnet. It's so great. Every time I drive up to a mechanic, the mechanic like walks up, opens the front, and is like, "Huh." All right, I'm coming up Great Ocean Highway now.
Wandering down it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how long it's been since I got hurt. I'd have to actually like think about it.
Yeah, because like maybe we could get you some of those casts off.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the one cast on my arm.
I did just see a doctor at the hospital before I left.
Which one?
I can never remember her name. Diane. That's it. She's kind of scary.
I've never met a Diane.
Which is pretty cool. Not like Rose scary, but just different type of scary.
I've not met Rose. Who's Rose?
I gotta introduce you to Rose.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, she sounds scary.
Anyway, I gotta let you go. I just picked up a girl.
Oh, well, have fun. Be safe, use protection, and I'll talk to you later, okay?
All right, bye.
Bye.
Oh, God, that was the
Hello.
girlfriend. Hi, I thought she'd never hang up. Okay, let's go.
Fuck. Well, good thing she's gone.
Yeah.
You don't think she suspects anything, do you?
Nah.
Nah.
You know how I roll. Pump 'em and dump 'em.
Fuck. Oh, Jesus. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
If you take me to the hospital, you're gonna get sucked into work, aren't you?
Nah, I got self-control.
Nah? You do you?
I do. I'm command. I make the rules.
Right, that's true. That is true. The fuck? Okay, well, I mean, if you've got self-control. Probably couldn't hurt to figure out how long it's been and maybe check up on, like, my knee, if nothing else. Because it was dislocated. I remember what my injuries were. I remember that much. Is it bad that I was almost hoping that the knock to my head would like knock some more of my old memories
like
back
an
into
on-off
me, like,
switch?
Yeah.
Like
Like dislodge, like lodge something back into place, and I'd be like, oh, that's
like
right.
cartoon amnesia.
I remember everything again.
Beans, welcome to the stream, Beans. Thank you for the follow. Look at you.
Brains are
Aren't
more
you just the
complicated than
best?
that. Alas.
Hell yeah. I don't know what those symbols mean, but I agree. And/or I'm sorry that happened.
What is open at the moment anyway?
I didn't really see much open.
Yeah. Wish the arcade was open.
Yeah, I think it's just Mirror Park. Mechanic. Last I
I could
saw.
try to get my bike fixed up. I mean, your bike that I'm using.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I have earned quite a lot of money over the last few days. Oh yeah, I might be buying a rally car.
But okay, what? Cool.
Maybe.
Cool. God. Another passion project. Yeah, fix it up, give it away. Is that what we're doing?
Actually, it'll actually be a hospital rally car. It'll have like actual liveries on it and stuff, and yeah, of course it's going to be an off-road one. And who knows? Maybe I can use it as a command vehicle.
Kitty. I saw a cat.
What the hell are you doing here?
It was like a grey, like big grey tabby thing.
God, I feel so awkward driving past that tattoo shop. There are a couple of old men standing out the front when I drove past before, and
Like,
I'm just
oh,
like,
fuck.
head down.
Yep.
Go check
Maybe
the
they
security camera.
recognize you. Please don't. Actually, do you think? I'm not gonna finish that thought. I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna keep that for myself.
Okay. Alright, hopefully the doctor's still here.
That's alright if she's not.
Yeah. Alright, come on, Limpy.
Hey! Bit rude.
Get rude.
Bit rude.
Bit rude of you.
Copy me.
Copy me.
Nah.
Nah. Okay, let's go.
Unless there's folks up in that firehouse.
Maybe. Hang on.
Oh.
Anybody on duty right now?
Silence.
Nope. We're alone in the city.
But yeah, we definitely have to get out of here. No way you're gonna get caught.
Oh, absolutely not. I don't know what it is about this car park, but the Beetle just slips and slides everywhere. Okay, so that bike of yours, that would be in Polito.
Polito. Yep.
Okay, how are we going to get it back down to the city? Are you going to drive it? Or you...
I
could drive it and you drive the Weevil?
Alright, quick assessment is ribs are healing. Don't hurt as bad. The pain relief that I have taken has been mild over-the-counter shit. I have not taken anything that is altering, so I am safe to drive. If I am being completely honest, leaning over the bike and you need to lean side to side with it is probably not going to be comfortable. And so as much as my heart is telling me that I want to be on that bike again, it might be wiser for you to drive it.
Yeah, it makes sense. You just take the Weevil.
Yeah.
Weevil is faster anyway.
For now.
Yeah, I wonder how good that bike will be maxed out.
God. I mean, look, I've driven a motorcycle with broken bones before. It's just If I am being safe and responsible, I shouldn't.
So I was thinking that for today, we could...
Oh, we have plans?
Yeah, you know, we could just
Ooh.
chill out somewhere, find a nice spot in nature or the beach or maybe a park or somewhere. We could tell stories, we could read each other poems. I could sing serenades to you. You know, we just make it a classic, you know, a classic real sappy, soppy day out.
I love Sappy.
Just really
I love this. Yes.
disgusting, like throwing up in my mouth a little bit just thinking about it.
Hell yes. I'm here for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm on board. Do you have a place in mind to go to?
No.
Okay.
But we can just find somewhere pretty damn easily.
Because we could go to my spot.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, I wonder if there are cougars around there.
Oh, I wonder if there are cougars around there. Should I try to call somebody from the DOJ to maybe get my license?
You could
'Cause
try.
I passed it. I just haven't gotten it physically.
Do you think there are any around?
Probably not at the moment.
Yeah.
It's frustrating, but it is what it is.
Look at the speedometer on this thing. It only goes up to 100.
Weevil doesn't need to go faster.
Yeah, Weevil. You know, a Weevil is neither late nor early. It arrives precisely when it means to.
Exactly. Yeah, there might be cougars around there. May not be the safest. I mean, I have a knife. But it might be worth trying somewhere else.
Yeah.
I could do a take two of trying to get this thing to the top of Mount Josiah.
Which one's Josiah again?
Josiah's out near Sandy. Like Stab City's like at the bottom of Josiah.
Okay.
It's the one that is like south of Chiliad, sort of between the Alamo and the west coast. Zancudo is on the like other side of it.
It's a proper landlocked
I think
mountain.
it was in there that it was parked. The bike. If we're still getting the bike.
Yeah, is it this
It was at the
place?
chicken factory.
The
It was at the chicken
factory. Oh, it was back
which is
there.
behind.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I'll give you keys.
Okay. Cool. I have keys. Let me. Blank. Come here. Now hop on. path?
Sure.
I will follow you.
Alright. Please, GTA gods, don't let me get injured. I am not the best motorcycle driver. Have I lost Weevil? No, there's Weevil. Vroom, vroom. Hey, GG. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Remember, turn off your vroom, vroom before it goes boom, boom. Oh, shit. Oh, I do not understand how this thing turns very well. Yeah, I didn't know. I've heard that from a couple of people I've scraped up. They've been like, but I turned it off. Maybe there should be an investigation. Maybe somebody's putting something in the gas. Thank you so much for the follow. Look at you. Aren't you just the best? Meow, meow. God, I love that follow sound. It's like the sound a cat makes when it sees something out the window. Have I lost the Weevil? Nope, there they are. How am I outpacing the Weevil? Yeah, that's right. You're in the same time zone as me. Yep, hell yeah, productive day. Any day you produce art is a productive day in my book. Me, I cleaned the house, which means my mental illness is cured. That's how it works, right? Oof, yeah. I work a lot of like night shifts, finishing at midnight, and oh fuck, I hate it. It fucks up my sleeping patterns. Oh yeah, we threading the needle. We Tokyo drifting, boys. Good night, Gigi. Sleep well. And good luck at work tomorrow. Okay, how the fuck does this turn on intersection work? I think we go all the way over here. Nope, that's not it. I'll never figured out that intersection. That's cool, we'll use the next one.
Where do you want me to park this?
Oh, wherever.
Wherever. Okay.
Yeah, here's good.
You got it, Chief.
Go park it in the lake.
I'm not parking your car in the lake.
I don't know what it is about these bikes, but something about the way it turns at speed just kind of throws me off. I nearly went over the handlebars twice.
Might be a thing that can be adjusted. Yeah?
Yeah, well, you're the bike expert.
Yeah, I don't know. Something about it does feel a little weird, but it's not like a bad weird, it's just a different weird.
Yeah. I'm more about vans and stuff, you know, and ambulances and shit. I drive heavy. Well, my Weevil isn't heavy. Now, where is this mechanic?
Hello.
Hello.
That was sick.
Yeah. Talk about an entrance.
Fuck. Cool.
It's like the superhero landing.
Yes, but the
mechanic landing.
Yeah,
It's really
that's
bad
right.
on your knees, but it's very fun to do.
Yeah. Well, we have this brand new bike, a relatively brand new bike, only driven off one mountain, only caused half a dozen severe injuries, and we're looking to get it repaired and upgraded.
It wasn't half a dozen, it was 3.
Okay, 2 dozen.
It was 2 dozen, it was 3.
You're good to pull it in.
She's concussed, don't listen to her.
The fuck? I'm not concussed.
Yeah, we bought this thing for off-roading. We're in a project at the moment. We're trying to map all the locations of the cougar dens for safety purposes. So we got this, being the most expensive dirt bike, but we found out it's actually not that great going uphill. So we're hoping to boost the power.
Yeah, probably engine transmission is what you're looking for. I'd probably recommend brakes as well if you're going to be mountain climbing with it.
Well, how much to do everything? Every possible upgrade.
Everything at like the best.
At the best.
So our recipes just changed, so everything is going to be a bit more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Let me. I also have to make sure I have enough steel to do the best right now, because I'm a little low on steel, so...
Also, you should get it blue or some color. Maybe we make it hospital colors. Or maybe high visibility.
If you want it to be pink, then it can be pink.
I don't know, do you want to ride the pink rocket? That look you gave me.
I will accept a high-vis orange, perhaps.
Okay.
I love the person selling hot dogs over there. Anyway.
Or like a neon kind of blue. Or
Well,
like
that
a
it
yellow,
would fit.
perhaps.
Neon blue.
But I will not. Well, no.
You will not ride the pink.
If you think it should be pink because of the work that we're doing, remembering that I am not a hospital employee, I am just doing freelance work on your behalf. Let's just, just
Use ultra blue.
see, that's a nice blue.
That is a nice blue. That's
That's a
very
nice
pretty.
blue.
Currently the pearlescent on it is ice white. I
Oh
honestly
yeah,
kinda like it.
So do I. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so right now with just the repair and the respray, we're at... This is not doing my math right. Anyway. 160. And then, okay, so for everything, the whole kit and caboodle. Alright, so everything with a turbo would be 5,000 600.
All right. Shall we pull the
That's with
trigger?
the repair and everything.
It's your money.
All right. I will. That's your bike, so I will take the money out, hand it to you. So I assume you will need to pay.
Yeah, can I have 5 grand?
Yes.
5,600.
5, 6.
Can I have
No,
6
you.
grand?
Yeah. Okay.
Can she have 6 grand?
Thank you.
Can they have 6 grand?
You get it.
Oh no, it's all the money I earned today.
I am trying to find the scraps of guilt I'm sure I'm supposed to feel.
Nah.
Thank you.
Oh no, however will you make it back?
Oh no.
Totally not just by clocking in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Clock in for 5 minutes and do like 1 bit of paperwork. You'll make it back. It'll be fine.
Oh yeah, yeah. The paperwork that I have to work for 7 hours to find the 15 minutes to do.
Beautiful.
That
Do you
was
want
with
the rest of the money back?
Nah.
That was with the EMS discount, so
Oh, I appreciate it.
let me see.
Can't wait to see what this thing can do.
Yeah. We need to find food.
I got some food.
Huh?
Do you want some wings or a burger?
Wings.
Somebody gave me a whole bunch of wings because I fixed up their knee. They were
Aw.
like, they come up to me and they're all bleeding and shit, and I'm talking to the cops, and the cops are like, nah, get out of here, go to the hospital. And I'm like, no, I'll help you. And then they gave me wings. They're like, fuck those cops. Here, have wings.
Oh, cheers. Actually looks so nice.
I unironically really love watching mechanics work. They make all the bits and then they install them, and I've never seen them work on a bike before. Normally they can get into that pit and work it from below. But here I guess they'll just have to like crawl around and...
You know, I used to be a mechanic, yeah?
No.
Yeah, that's the job I was trying to get when Danger pulled me away to do some photography stuff instead. I was hanging around here hoping to get a job.
Huh.
Because before I learned how to fix up people, I learned how to fix up cars. And bikes.
I always feel a bit like an arsehole wearing sunglasses inside.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I don't judge anybody else. It's just...
I'd hope not. So have you got like poetry like lined up?
Not really. I could certainly. You could pick me some poetry and I could read it to you. Ultimately, I do have some stuff I could read you. I could also try do like a William Shatner and just do like spoken word version of like song lyrics. That could be fun.
I will actually need to refund you $1,000 because I wasn't thinking and I charged you for suspension.
Ah.
Well, that's okay.
And we can't alter the suspension on this because,
Right.
it's a bike.
No worries.
Yep.
No, I have a book of poetry that I just like. It's just poems I like. And I've got my own poetry. And yeah, I can give you stuff to read.
I might not read it perfectly the first time because you know how it is. You kind of have to become familiar
you're
with the
seeing it for the
poem.
first time. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But hey, this can be a great way to become familiar with it. And poetry's really meant to be read out loud.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, there's whole types of writing. I find Lovecraft is one of those styles that it is easier to read out loud than quietly. A lot of older literature is like that. If you've ever read like medieval texts, they make no sense. You kind of do your head in trying to read them, and then suddenly you just start moving your lips along to them, and suddenly they make sense. So you have to take it on the terms it was intended.
Sorry, I wish I had more to contribute to that, but just yes.
Oh, maybe I should read you some medieval poetry.
Yeah, I can sit and listen to medieval poetry. I could listen to any poetry.
Are we culture snobs? I mean, we sit around talking about opera and poetry and...
I don't think it makes us snobbish to enjoy something. Just because that something has been, like, co-opted by, like, a, level of, like, a class, like, divide, like, oh, I'm better than you because I go to the opera. No, opera should be accessible to everybody. Shakespeare was read for people standing shoulder to shoulder in a pit. Like, fuck that. We're allowed to like what we like.
Yeah.
Does it make me a snob? No, I just like stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we're into wine tasting or anything.
Wine tasting doesn't make you a snob, right?
Only if you believe it.
Oh, okay. All right, then I'm safe.
Yeah, you're not a snob if you understand that you're just making shit up. You're just drinking wine and saying, "Oh yes, this reminds me of the first leaf piles of autumn and I'm catching hints of, oh, what is that, mahogany? No, elderflower. Yes, definitely elderflower. As long as you know that you're just making shit up. I think that's not snobbish.
All right, cool.
Because, like, the human tongue cannot taste that many things at once. It's physically impossible, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I personally like my wine with a hint of grape.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you like it the skin on or skin off?
Why would you have wine with the skin on?
Well, that's red
Actually,
wine.
isn't that just a goon bag?
No, it's red wine. That's the
Oh,
difference
yeah,
between
okay.
red wine and white wine. They leave the skin on.
That sounds so gross. Red wine's actually my favorite wine, and now I'm grossed out by it. Thanks for that.
Yeah. Yeah, it adds the bitterness and everything. There we go. We've covered all of wine tasting. Skin on, skin off. Personally, I like to skin my grapes personally. I like to spend a good 5 minutes on a single grape, just carefully peeling every bit of skin off, and I like a nice firm grape. And then I'll consider about whether I want to split it horizontally or vertically. Use my teeth to divide it down the center upon the axis I have chosen, and then separate out the slightly softer flesh at the center until it is cored. Then I take the firmest flesh, slice it with my teeth, and let it sit upon my tongue as it gently melts. I enjoy food the same way serial killers enjoy their victims' bodies.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I have a whole
What the
thing
fuck,
about
man?
dissecting food. Wait till
Okay,
I tell you about Tim
When
Tams.
you said that you were going to brainwash me and everything, right? Like, I did not think that that was like I let that pass as a joke. The way you just described peeling a grape. And
Yeah,
then you likened it to how serial killers enjoy their victim. Are you good?
it's okay. You're not edible. You're safe.
I'm not edible.
Yeah. You know, I mean, you may be named after chocolate, but I'm pretty sure you're not chocolate. Wait till I tell you about my Tim Tam method.
Well, bite the corner of one end, bite the opposite corner, drink a hot chocolate through it, and then slam it down.
That is one part of it. That's the Tim Tam Slam. I have invented a technique. It is called the Tim Tam Frankenstein. Okay, right?
I am intrigued.
So you need the double coat Tim Tams, and it must be prepared in the fridge. It must be chilled beforehand, and the drink you drink through it must be cold. Personally, I enjoy a Milo. That way I'm doubling up the chocolates. And you also get some of the chocolate essence work its way into the Tim Tam as well, which is extra bit of extremeness. Okay. This is intense, right? This is how you push a Tim Tam over the edge, right? So you do your Tim Tam Slam. You bite the corners, you drink through it. That's soft, just enough to soften the biscuit.
Yes.
It's important that it needs to be a double coat Tim Tam because you need the structural integrity for the following surgery. So first of all, you nibble all the way around the edge, exposing the parts of chocolate that slip between the two biscuits so they can be surgically removed, like pulling up long boards. Then you want to eat the layer of biscuit with the thin layer of chocolate on top, fully exposing the clean layer of cream in the middle. Then this is the tricky bit. You want to separate the layer of cream from the layer of chocolate. And this just takes practice. And you eat the biscuit between those. So you end up with just the thick layer of chocolate and the cream. And then you place them back together. You repeat all of those steps until you have a second one. You place them together and you have created a monstrosity of chocolate, cream, chocolate.
and then you eat it?
Obviously. And then you wash it down with the remaining Milo. And that is it. You will be done with chocolate for the day. It is so extreme. It is so intense. You cannot do, like, it is a struggle to do, like, any more than that. It just overloads your brain. Honestly, it is a transcendental experience. I told you, I have a thing about eating food in layers. Skinning and dissecting and...
Man, your medical career makes a lot more sense.
Well, I can't eat patients.
No. Even talking about food, you make it sound poetic.
Food is poetic. It's an art. And people...
It's integral to a culture. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Yeah, all right. Yeah, food is art. I can see that.
Oh,
I can follow you there.
100%. Some people say that, like, you know, cooking is art and baking is science, but I think baking is art as well.
Well, science is an art in of itself.
Absolutely.
I don't think separating science or art in like different categories is at all like people can separate them as much as they like, sure, but I think they belong together.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you need a creative mind and a creative spirit to be able to like discover new scientific things.
Yeah, science is a creative thing.
Yes, like they belong together. They shouldn't be separated. So yeah, baking is...
Like, think about the greatest mathematicians in history. They didn't like maths because it made them feel safe that everything is ordered and everything is in its place. They experienced it as almost like a religious experience of a theory of connectivity of everything. It was the connection between the known and the unknown. It was a way to challenge boundaries. And that's art.
Yeah. I see it.
Alright. Y'all are good to go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I feel slightly traumatized by that grape dissecting, but it's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. But I'm also not. God, I want a grape now.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? I just wanted to
Have a good
get
day.
repair on the bob.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and
I'm gonna move this over to the parking lot over there and... Okay, yeah. I'm good.
How's it ride
good.
now?
Well, we haven't properly tested it out. Oh, buff. All right. So, what are we doing with your car?
I am... Are you feeling up to this thing?
I'm really excited about it, and I really wanna see what it can do. And
All right.
I know that it's gonna be a little uncomfortable for me, but I'm really excited about it.
Maybe I'll follow you again. How does that sound?
Okay. I mean, we could ride together.
Okay. I'll park the
Do you
Weevil
want
here.
Red to go?
I feel like my FPS is dropping a bit. Probably because I've had a lot of shit running on this computer today. I should probably have rebooted before streaming. Oops.
So we've got all the food and water you think we're gonna need?
New world, a new exciting point of view. No one to tell
Hey,
us no
Leif,
more
Leif.
where to go. We've got all the food we need. Mellow.
Think. Good. Good shit. Where would you like to go? Yeah, I can do this. I can do this.
Sorry, I was just distracted by the fact that I appear to be holding onto your butt for support.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything. You know, whatever you feel like you need to do.
I'm just gonna use it like a steering wheel.
Alright.
I wonder if there are any cougars through these mountains. Like behind the fancy houses and shit. That'd be kind of funny if there were.
There probably are. There probably are cougars like up around the dam and stuff.
Damn cougars.
But like, do you want to go cougar hunting or do you want to find somewhere nice to sit?
I'd kind of like to find somewhere nice. We gotta mix it up, you know.
Is the dam nice? Or
Oh yeah,
do you
of
want
course.
to go somewhere nice?
Careful. Oof. I've treated people who've fallen off that cliff.
Let me have a think. Let me have a think.
Okay, I have 1 plate of wings and 2 burgers and a whole bunch of drinks. I think we'll be alright for now.
Yeah, we'll be right. Let me just think about... We're gonna want... I want to head up around that way. Because it's the daytime now.
You feeling the
If I
difference?
take us... Huh?
You feeling the difference
Oh,
on
yeah.
the bike? Good.
Oh yeah. Significant difference.
Hell yeah.
This is how it was driving with one person, right? But we've got 2. Alright, that might be a little bit too steep for this thing. That's fine. Alright. I just need to hit a diagonal on this. I'm not going to for this angle. That's alright. We are going to... Alright. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is what it was like with one person before. So the fact that it's doing this with like 2 people means there's a like significant improvement when it's just one person.
What's that? Is that a cougar? Nope.
Nope.
How you doing, Skatesar?
Lots of coyotes.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any cougars.
The sunset
I
from
see
here
a
gets real
bunny.
pretty. But let me do a sweep. So I don't trust it. Yeah, this thing's significantly better.
I wonder if you could operate a camera from the back of these.
I'm not seeing anything. You seeing any friends?
I am not seeing any friends.
Ooh, I wonder what it would.
Kind of nice view of the dam
Actually,
up
I've
here.
seen it from the sunset from.
Got a spot in mind?
So that's the time of day we're starting to come to. I think we'd be clear if we hung out here. If we want to hang out here, well, we can find a different spot.
A view of the dam would be great. Like the lake rather than the city.
I could take us back further through the dam, but we can get like the dam, like the water and stuff.
Yeah, I always rather look at nature.
Leif?
Though if you want... yeah, sorry. I was thinking really hard, but the words weren't coming out. Yeah, I always prefer to look at nature.
You got it.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe even under those 2 trees ahead. What's that animal in front of us?
Cougar.
Cougar. Welp. Guess that answers that.
Alright, well, we're not going to hang out here then.
Well, we learned a cougar location at least. Fuck, I wish we could... Oh, bunny! Oh, he's alright. He's
I
alright.
missed the bunny.
Yep, yeah, they're fine. You missed him. Okay. Think the cougar would stray this far? Go all the way
It's a
down to
little
those
close for
hills way yonder.
Be more specific about yonder.
To our right.
Give me a cardinal. North?
Yes, north. I was just suddenly like, what, cardinal, as in like elects the Pope? God, I'm a fucking nerd. I am like, I can give you an elect account of the Holy Roman Empire, but nary a nonce further.
This is a view and a half, though.
Oh, yeah, that is nice.
Let me do a sweep. I'm not getting eaten today. We've established I am not food.
Yes. Yes. You are the only thing I am sexually attracted to that is not food.
And I'm...
Cougar. Okay, so this place is infested with cougars.
Alright, let's keep moving.
Opposite hills, maybe? Like
Probably gonna run into
west?
the same issue.
Yeah.
We could go up behind the... I mean, from here. Like, I'm trying to think of places that are, like, close by. I've also made a note of where we've seen cougars. We could head toward the Vinewood side. No,
Yeah.
we like looking at nature.
We could go back to my cave.
We could go back to the cave.
Be easy to get there on this thing.
Probably actually would be. You'll have to point out you...
Yeah, I'll guide you.
What were you gonna say?
I'm just looking at that wind turbine place. At what a great off-roading track that looks like it would be.
Oh man, it does, doesn't it?
Frank Danger, Chief Leif here. How you doing, Frank Danger? We're having a super sappy chill day. Of me and Yep.
Ooh.
Watching that date like a creep.
It's got a tight turn. Sick.
Oh, we are going to get super cringe on this date. We're going to be reading each other poetry.
Alright, where are we going?
Yeah, let's head towards the cave. There's some really nice kind of hills just above that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So we keep heading towards the power plant.
Right. Power plant.
Yes, so we should have taken that turn, but that's fine. We will,
Yeah, you need to be specific. I can break the law if you like.
I'm fine with you breaking the law. It's not like Frank Danger is watching us.
Frank would let me out of a ticket. He likes me.
Yeah.
Frank likes me. He
We
paid me
should
$300 the
totally
other day.
abuse that trust.
Down this way, right?
Yes. Yeah, so just in front of the power plant, there's a couple of little bridge areas. Oh, you asked Thorn out? Some motherfucker asked Thorn out at the funeral. That funeral for Rachel. It was like the cringiest thing I've ever
Trying
seen.
to stay away from the tracks just in case. Like a train shows up.
Yeah, she was... I don't know, is Thorn single? I don't know. Honestly don't know that much about Thorn's private
Should I
life.
cut through the... Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, this is a great track. I'm gonna have fun on the Weevil here.
Right, now we're...
Okay, so... Hey, Nova. Alright, so we just want to get on the other side of the road from here. Yep. And we keep going north. And we get out in this little valley thing we see here that goes under the bridge. And we're going to get ready to turn a right when we get a chance to down this little path here. I have driven an ambulance. I have driven an ambulance through this path. I think I told you.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have, but you're crazy.
Alright, now we just hug the coast to the left. And it's just over this hill. There we go.
Cave.
God, I love this cave. Oh, look, right on top of the cave. You see that little copse of trees?
Yeah.
I think that's the spot.
Okay, I gotcha.
Either that or the big tree overlooking the entrance to the cave. I don't know. Either or.
Well, let's scope out the view up here and see what we're looking at.
Wonder if there are cougars around here. Surely not. It's too far. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know anymore. We've been finding cougars everywhere.
What do you think of the view?
The view is fantastic. Is the ground level enough that we're not going to fall?
Let me sweep for cougars. I think we might actually be, dare I say it, safe here.
Yeah. Well, God
But I
damn.
reckon if I put the block like here. Nope. It's tipping.
Could lean it against the tree, maybe? Oh, you have no idea how cringe we are. We're like symbiotic vampires. We feed on each other's cringe. And if you cringe,
I'm working on it.
that just makes us even stronger.
I'm working on it.
What about
I'm
over
trying to work
here?
out if I can. Yeah, I tried over there. Yeah, I tried over here. It's still steep.
You could always.
See?
I mean, is it wrong with leaving it like that? I mean, it's not moving, right?
Fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, remember where we parked. Alright, level A, Bay, Green. Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah, this is pretty. This is really
You're
pretty.
pretty.
Okay, that was smooth.
Was it?
Sorry, I bumped into you.
No, that's not quite it. Yeah, that's a nice view.
Perfect time of day too.
We got the breeze, we got the shade.
Mm-hmm. So, you don't have poetry that you like desperately want to read.
I could come up with something. I could definitely come up with something. Unless you want me to read something.
You go first. You pick something. I have a couple of things in mind, but you pick something.
Okay, okay. Maybe. Maybe I put myself right out there and try to sing to you again. Because, you know, I don't know how to sing, but what I lack in talent, I make up for enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like,
really liked it when you sung.
not the finest swordsman in the land, but the most enthusiastic. Okay. All right, let's try this one. I was sure I heard you singing when my head was broken up When my world in flames was rearranged, oh, I'm still here in a blazing forest fire, in a web of my own desire, in a place we are all destined to return, on an ocean I can't fathom, in a truth I can't unravel. I'm still here. I'm still here. Okay, you're laying it on a bit thick. You gotta at least make your admiration believable.
What do you mean?
Well, you're not bleeding from the ears or throwing up, so, you know, I just
No.
feel like you're not being sincere here. And I don't know whether I can maintain trust in this relationship if you're not at least going to dry heave when I open up my heart to you.
It is easy to show off something that you can do well. That you know that you can do, that you are confident in. But to show off something that you're not confident in?
Hey, I was really confident in that, and for you to interpret it that way, I'm crushed. I'm going home.
Okay.
Okay.
You can do that.
Okay. You
I
know.
was trying to say something about, like, you know, the extra layer of vulnerability, or like sharing art is vulnerability, but
It's
like
okay.
sharing art that you're not confident in is all. It's fine as well.
I use humor
It's
to
you
mask my
don't have to-
vulnerability.
Yeah, I know. I'm just laying it on thick.
Yeah. Because I'm extra thick.
Well, I mean, that was lovely. Thank you. Do you want me to read some? Would you like me to? Should are we gonna take turns? Do you want me to sing? I don't know if I
I
need to think of
always
something
want you to
to sing.
sing.
Let me think of something. Or do you have a request?
Oh, you were talking about songs. No, I don't have a request.
You don't have a request.
Something Irish? Something with a Celtic feel. I fucking love that last
Okay.
Celtic folk song you did.
Something with a Celtic feel. Well, hang on. The only other one that I know, like, really, really well, like, because I know a bunch.
Oh, it's okay. Something you're
But the
comfortable
one that I
with.
know really, really well is Parting Glass, which, you know, that's normally a, well, every time I've heard it, it's been in a funeral, but
Well, there's a cliff right there. You got perfectly good pushing arms.
I'm not going to push you off a cliff.
That's right. Get the story straight so you can tell it to the cops later. She didn't push me off a cliff. Wink.
Let me find my note.
That's great. Leave a suicide note. Now you're thinking ahead.
Okay. Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company. Oh, I am cold. And of all the harm that e'er I done, alas, it was to none but me. For all I've done, for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they're sorry for my going away. And of all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they'd wish me one more day to stay. But as it falls unto my lot, that I must go and you must not, I gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be with you all. And I can't remember the rest. It's one of those, there's dozens of stanzas and you pick the ones you like. The other one,
You are so fucking talented.
thank you. Thank you.
You got that like little like kind of vocal crack. Not quite a crack, but it's like a little flip, you know, that they got in that, and that you got that down, that really pleasing little Celtic. I don't know what you call it. Maybe it is called a vocal crack. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Which bit? Do you mean like a bit of a fry, like a gravelly tone, or do you mean like the little like twiddly bits?
Yeah, I think I mean a fry, but like when you go like kind of up high and then I don't know. I like it. I don't know what it is, but I like it.
It might be the twiddly bits. They're like
I do like. Yes, I do like your twiddly bits.
the twiddly bits are fun to sing.
Fun to twiddle. Well, that was a long, awkward silence.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh. Probably for the best. Probably for the best. I was just talking about your twiddly bits.
There is one more that I know that is in that wheelhouse, but if we're taking turns, it's your turn.
Okay, shit. I could try another song.
You could read poetry.
I could.
You could read
Have
poetry.
you got a poetry for me to read? Otherwise, I could go deep into my memory and find something. I know a medieval poem that I quite like.
Like I said, I've got like a book of ones that I love.
Okay. Give me 30 seconds. I'm going to think about it. See if I can summon this one up. No, I don't think I can... Hang on. No. It was right in front of me the whole time. Hold up.
Okay.
So do you know of Eleanor of Aquitaine?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
how she was, you know, kind of the Primarch, I guess you could say, of like almost of the troubadour movement of the courts of love.
Yes.
How she was this woman who, you know, she knew what it was to negotiate in a man's world. Well, this is her something written by arguably one of the first troubadours, her grandfather. And he's maybe a little bit less progressive in his views towards women, but it's still a very funny poem. It's a great example of how medieval humour can intersect perfectly with our own. Under the sun I ride along and tell this story in a song. Ladies there are who do great wrong, I mean such dames to turn a cruel and heedless ear to lovers' claims. Those who will dally and demur, and on their knights no grace confer, do mortal sin. Worse, I judge her that loves a priest. By rights they should be hunted down like any beast. But hear me, silent and discreet, though our auvergne mild and sweet, I rode and happened there to meet Sir Gwarin's dame, and Bernard's too. They spoke me fair and asked my name. God save you, pilgrim, as you fare, thus cried one of the comely pair. Gentle you seem and debonair, if I may judge. Yet many vagabonds and rogues our highway trudge. Now mark the style of my reply. I spoke no truth, I told no lie, but answered only with a sigh. I had my plan. Barbariol, barbariol, barbarian. Then said Lady Anessus in glee to Lady Agnes, mute is he. Let's take him home and lodge him free. When we're alone, such sport we'll devise with him will ne'er be known. So then one cast her mantle o'er my back, and through her chamber door led me, and I could ask no more. A cosy fire burned in the hearth, a man had all he might desire. A lordly meal they did prepare, and 2 fat capons were my share, all hotly spiced. The wine was rare, and all for me. No steward served, no cook was there, but just we 3. Sister, this fellow is too shy to say a word while we stand by, lest he be scheming on the sly. Let our cat come. I'll warrant we shall straightway learn if he be dumb. So Agnes went to fetch the cat. Ne'er had I seen a beast like that. I fell to trembling where I sat, and with good cause. Long-whiskered was he, big and fierce, with cruel claws. These prudent ladies first undressed their mute and unsuspecting guest, then on his back the cat they pressed. Keen could I feel its talons ripping down my flank from haunch to heel. As Agnes dragged it by the tail, my body's length I felt each nail, and with the anguish I turned pale, yet stood all meek. By God, they could have flayed me there, ere would I speak. Sister, I heard Dame Agnes say, his mute indeed. I think we may prepare ourselves for sport and play. Draw the bath hot. More than a week I slept with them, such was my lot. Now here the tally I'll relate, 104 times and 8 I laid 'em, and a woeful state they left me in, with harness torn and broken blade. Aye, 'twas a sin. Good squire, if I feel no worse, tomorrow take this little verse to those fair ladies, and with my purse, and, tit for tat, ask them, in memory of me, to kill that cat. So dumb.
So silly.
Yep,
Who was
yep.
that on the phone?
No idea, I didn't answer.
Okay. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
That was great. That was hilarious.
Yep. It's like, he's all like, fuck. It's all like, women who don't respond to men's things, they should be put to death. And then he's all like, like, yes, these women are, yes, I slept with them. Let me name them by name, but not actually by name so much as I will first name them by who their husbands are, so that they shall know
Yes.
that I have cucked them. He's such
Oh
a
my
character. Such a character. William of Poitiers.
Hilarious.
I know, right?
You have options.
I have options.
You have options.
Yeah.
I can sing again. Or poetry I have, which I could also hand to you to read if you wanted.
I am
got a
more than happy to read. I love reading poetry.
Okay. Well, would you like me to sing again, or would you like me to read?
Oh God, don't make me choose. Oh God, I know which one I'm going to read for you next then. Okay. Sing.
You know what.
I know what's
Sing?
what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to read for you next.
Okay. 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 Oh, my love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. My love is like a melody that's sweetly played in tune. As fair art thou, my bonny lad, so deep in love am I. And I will love thee still, my dear, till all the seas gang dry. Till all the seas gang dry, my dear, and rocks melt with the sun. I will love thee still, my dear, while sands of life shall run. And fare thee well, my only love, fare thee well while I will come again, my love, though 'twere 10,000 miles. So that's how you know it's Scottish. They talk about walking lots of miles.
And I would walk 500 more.
Uh-huh.
Da-da-la-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
It's a
That was beautiful.
It's a favorite. It's a Robert Burns poem, but
Ah.
someone put a melody to it. Well, there are a few different melodies. That's one of the ones I like.
Yeah, I see why.
Simple little thing.
Who, me?
No, the poem.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't call you simple. Or little.
But thing.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you okay if I do another silly one? It's very silly.
Yes. I am more than okay if you do another silly one.
Okay.
Balances out the fact that all of the poetry that I like is serious. Not
I'm
serious,
just a silly little guy. What can I say?
You're just a little guy.
Yeah, I'm a birthday boy. It's my birthday.
Wait.
No, it's not my birthday.
Fuck.
I just use me being a birthday boy as a generic excuse to get away with anything.
I was really fucking worried.
Okay, so you know how love poetry and everything, it's all about the subtext, right? We don't talk about like, you know, the Beatles didn't sing like, hey, I want to bang you behind the bleachers. They say, I want to hold your hand.
Yeah.
And it's that separation, it's that subtext that makes it romantic. Well, what if we briefly stripped that subtext away? It might sound a little bit something like this. I have ridden thousands of miles. I have survived the deadliest trials. I've fought through battles you can't even dream. For a taste of your peppermint creams. Sword and steel are all that I've had to conquer the evil over the land. But the beacon of light at the end of their schemes was the thought of your peppermint creams. Oh, I'm talking about your boobies. The peppermint creams are your boobies, your boobalicious boobies. Oh, God! Ah, just get at one of those boobies one time! Lost in the dark of eternal night, when failing the quest meant the end of my life, and when things were the worst, I wanted to scream. Then I thought of your peppermint creams. Now I kneel and I pray to the gods, amidst fallen cities and crumbling facades, that I shall return and make you my queen, and bask in your peppermint creams. Also, your butt. The term peppermint creams also refers to your sweet butt. Oh, your ass cheeks from heaven. Ah, which one do I like more, your boobs or your butt? Oh, gods above, don't make me choose. I'd rather try than choose. I'd rather fucking die. And with these last words, I must now bid you adieu. You are my princess, and I shall always love you. Boobs, it's the boobs. I've decided it's actually the boobs. I like the boobs more. Okay.
I can't breathe. Fuck. Okay. Okay. I'm fine. Oh my god.
Oh, thanks for the follow.
Okay.
Great art.
Okay. Alright. I have not recovered. Who wrote that?
Oh, just, a couple of goofy guys.
Just a couple of goofy guys. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Then we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Do you want to hear? Okay.
The answer is yes.
No, I'm trying to decide what to read. Because there's one here I could give to you, but it feels cruel to give it to you.
Do it.
But but it's my turn to read something.
Do it.
Unless me handing you a poem counts.
Yes, do it.
Okay.
Be cruel.
You probably know it. Like, you probably already know it. There's a lot of, like, run over lines.
Okay. Let me. It looks like it's similar meter, so it might take me a couple of verses to get the rhythm. But let's go.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Or maybe I'll give it my own meter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The awful shadow of some unseen power floats, though unseen, among us, visiting this various world with as inconstant wing as summer winds that creep from flower to flower. like moonbeams that behind some piney mountain shower, it visits us with inconstant glace each human heart, constant glance each human heart and countenance, like hues and harmonies of evening, like clouds in starlight widely spread, like memory of music fled, like aught that for its grace may be dear and yet dearer for its mystery. Spirit of beauty, that dost consecrate with thine own hues all thou dost shine upon of human thought or form, where art thou gone? Why dost thou pass away and leave our state, this dim, vast vale of tears, vacant and desolate? Ask why the sunlight not forever weaves rainbows o'er yon mountain river. Why aught should fail and fade that once is shown? Why fear and dream and death and birth cast on the daylight of this earth such gloom? Why man has such a scope for love and hate, despondency and hope? No voice from such sublime a world hath ever to sage or poet these responses given. Therefore the names of demon, ghost, and heaven remain the records of their vain endeavour. Frail spells whose uttered charm might not avail to sever from all we hear and all we see doubt, chance, and mutability. Thy light alone, like mist o'er mountains driven, or music by the night wind sent through strings of some still instrument, or moonlight on a midnight stream, gives grace and truth to life's unquiet dream. Love, hope, and self-esteem, like clouds, depart and come for some uncertain moments lent. Man were immortal and omnipotent. Didst thou, unknown and awful as thou art, keep with thy glorious train firm state within his heart? Thou messenger of sympathies that wax and wane in lovers' eyes, thou, that to human thought art nourishment, like darkness to a dying flame, depart not as thy shadow came, depart not, lest the grave should be like life and fear, a dark reality. While yet a boy I sought for ghosts and sped through many a listening chamber, cave, and ruin and starlight wood, with fearful steps pursuing hopes of high talk with the departed dead. I called on poisonous names with which our youth is fed. I was not heard, I saw them not, when musing deeply on the lot of life, that at that sweet time when winds are wooing all vital things that wake to bring news of birds and blossoming. Sudden, thy shadow fell on me. I shrieked and clasped my hands in ecstasy. I vowed that I would dedicate my powers to thee and thine. Have I not kept the vow with beating heart and streaming eyes even now? I call the phantoms of 1,000 hours from his voiceless grave. They have in visioned bowers of studious zeal or love's delight outwatched with me the envious night. They knew that never joy illumined my brow, unlinked with hope that thou wouldst free this world from its dark slavery, that thou, oh, awful loveliness, wouldst give whatever these words cannot express. The day becomes more solemn and serene when noon is past. There is a harmony in autumn and a lustre in its sky, which through the summer is not heard or seen, as if it could not be, as if it had not been. Thus let thy power, which, like the truth of nature on my passive youth, descended, to my onward life supply, in calm, to one who worships thee, and every form containing thee, whom, spirit fair, thy spells did bind, to fear himself and love all humankind.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, it turns out it is difficult to read a poem for the first time while
Yeah.
doing that. Because, yeah, I didn't know the meaning.
And a lot of it's run over as well. So like a lot, like the last like stanza there, like the day becomes more solemn and serene when noon is past. There is harmony in autumn and a luster in its sky, which through the summer is not heard or seen, as if it could be, as if it had not been. Like, it's more conversational than it looks.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was tough to figure out while reading each verse line as I go,
Yeah,
not
like,
having a chance to read the line above. But no, I think I lost the I didn't convey the meaning of a lot of the lines, but where I picked it up, it was good.
That is Percy Shelley.
Mm-hmm.
Mary Shelley's husband.
Yes. You hungry?
A little. I did eat while you were reciting one of yours.
Okay.
But yeah.
Damn, I was reading that for so long, now it's night.
Do you like it?
I did. I'd like to have another crack at it once I've had a chance to study its meaning and really put the feeling into the lines.
Yes. I think it would, yeah. The moment you said, like, give me a poem to read, I was like, oh my god, I know exactly the one. I know exactly which one. That, immediately sprung to mind. I was like, oh, Leif would like this. Probably. It's a lot of, like, there's some, what is it, fascination with the macabre in there.
Oh yeah, I liked it.
I went looking for ghosts, and then I found a ghost, and I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and then he banged her on her mother's grave, from what I hear.
Yeah.
Yep, I think that was a little not so subtle subtext.
Yeah.
Okay, I just got to think about something for 10 seconds. Just gonna stare at
Okay.
the sun, this horizon.
Sure.
Oh man, we are going to rock this poetry night.
Oh, aren't we? I was about to say, I know what I'm reciting. I know one of the ones I'm reciting at the poetry night. I've been practicing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You ready?
Yeah, hit me.
I have been one acquainted with the night. I have walked out in rain and back in rain. I have outwalked the furthest city light. I have looked down the saddest city lane. I have passed by the watchman on his beat and dropped my eyes, unwilling to explain. I have stood still and stopped the sound of feet when far away an interrupted cry came over houses from another street. But not to call me back or say goodbye. And further still, at an unearthly height, one luminary clock against the sky proclaimed the time was neither wrong nor right. I have been one acquainted with the night. It's
Wow. I like that.
Frost. Of course it's Frost. I adore Frost. Of course it's Frost. Half of the poems I like are Frost. I tend to recite more conversationally, I guess, than I feel like I could be more dramatic. But when I read poetry, I read it a little more. Well, yeah, I read it conversationally. I don't know if that actually works for reciting it, like performing it, but it's because when I started getting into poetry, I started with Patterson. And I mean, you can read Patterson very, but you know, I am sitting in my dingy little office where a stingy ray of sunlight struggles feebly down between the houses tall. Like, I could read that a little more dramatically, but it flows a little better if I don't. Do you like Patterson?
Banjo?
Yeah.
I don't dislike him. Kind of like, you know, it's like we all have to read him in school, so that kind of makes it like he's almost maybe feels like a chore sometimes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
But look, when I was going through school, I fought so much with all my English teachers because I thought I was better than every fucking poet they could read because they didn't write poetry and I did. The teachers, that is. And
Right.
I was a pretentious little shit, is what I'm trying to say.
I guess what I'm trying to say is what I think is that banjo sounds better when it's somebody who's just casually saying it rather than reciting it.
Okay, I got one.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't read this one before. But I think it's.
You
I think
haven't
it's.
read it before.
I haven't read it before.
Okay.
I think it's going to be my style. It's by
Okay.
It's by Lovecraft.
Oh.
It's called The Cats.
Okay.
Babels of blocks to the high heavens towering, flames of futility swirling below, poisonous fungi in brick and stone flowering, lanterns that shudder and death lights that glow. Black, monstrous bridges across oily rivers, cobwebs by cable. Sorry, cobwebs of cable by nameless things spun. Catacomb deeps whose dank chaos delivers streams of live fetor that rots in the sun. Colour and splendour, disease and decaying, shrieking and ringing and scrambling insane. Ravels exotic to stranger gods praying. Jumbles of odour that stifle the brain. Legions of cats from the alleys nocturnal, howling and lean in the glare of the moon, screaming the future with mouthings infernal, yelling the burden of Pluto's red rune. Tall towers and pyramids, ivied and crumbling, bats that swoop low in the weed-cumbered streets, bleak broken bridges over rivers whose rumbling joins with no voice as the thick tide retreats. Belfries that blackly against the moon totter, caverns whose mouths are by mosses effaced, and living to answer the wind and the water. Only the lean cats that howl in the waste. I mean, that was a lot of words right there. That was some
Shit.
that was some words.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yep, we
Yeah.
need to
Oh.
we need to take a breath after that. That was a lot of words. I even got to my feet. That was so much. Oops. I seem to be sliding down this hill.
Please be careful.
I seem to be
Oh,
pushing
you're
you down
me
this
over.
hill.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
Okay, not all of these poems are like that, though.
Right. That was great, though.
Oh yeah, it's whew. Almost like a summoning chant. That one.
Doesn't surprise me. Lovecraft. Summoning something. Would you like to hear my favorite sonnet?
I would love to hear your favorite sonnet.
It's not Shakespeare.
Not Waggadagger.
No. It's cheesy. But you asked for sappy. You're the one who said that we should be doing sappy shit.
Okay, yeah.
Okay?
Sap me up. Cover me in honey and throw me to the lesbians.
Alright, I need to get over my embarrassment here. All right. I got this. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach, when feeling out of sight for the ends of being an ideal grace. I love thee to the level of every day's most quiet need, by sun and candlelight. I love thee freely, as men strive for right. I love thee purely, as they turn from praise. I love thee with the passion put to use in my old griefs, and with my childhood's faith. I love thee with a love I seem to lose with my lost saints. I love thee with the breath, smiles, tears of all my life, and, if God choose, I shall but love thee better after death. I told you.
A classic.
It's my favorite. I will be taking no further questions.
Noted.
I mean, sometimes the poem's just good. Like, it's popular because it's good. Everybody
Yeah.
uses it because it's good. Sometimes it's just good. You know.
Once more, the ancient feast returns, and the bright hearth domestic burns. With Yuletide's added blaze, so too may all your joys increase. Midst floods of memory, love, and peace, and dreams of halcyon days.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yep. That was Lovecraft again doing a Christmas poem.
Huh.
Ah, indeed.
No shit.
Yep.
No shit.
Yep, Lovecraft Christmas. A very Lovecraft Christmas. But it has that, you know, it's still Lovecraft, you know. The ancient feast returns. A bright hearth, domestic burns, you know.
True.
Midst floods of memory, you know. Dreams of halcyon days. Like, that's the only way I can like Christmas. When you think of it as an ancient feast returning from the dead.
Oh, fuck, it's my turn, isn't it? Let me flick through my book and find something. I wasn't thinking about the fact that I'd have to go next. I was just focused on... Because I'm also trying to think of things that I haven't just told you. Like, that I haven't just read for you before. Or that you haven't heard me read or recite. Because I know you've heard me do a little bit of ladyish a lot. That's a long one. I could do a long one. Do you have any you'd like me to read? I gave you a prompt. Why don't you give me a prompt?
Hmm. I don't know. I do have one that I would like to read. I guess I could hand it to you, even though I really want to read it.
If you really want to read it, you hold on to it. You can read it. I'm just struggling to pick another one to read.
Okay, I'll go again then. Fuck your rules. I do what I want.
Fine. Motherfucker, go.
Alright. You'll probably recognize this within the first line or two, I'm certain. Is this the region? This the soil? The clime? Said then the lost archangel. This the seat that we must change for heaven, this mournful gloom for that celestial light. Be it so, since he who is now sovereign can dispose and bid what shall be right. Farthest from him is best, whom reason hath equalled, force hath made supreme above his equal. Farewell, happy fields where joy forever dwells. Hail, horrors, hail, infernal world, and thou, profoundest hell, receive thy new possessor. One who brings a mind not to be changed by place or time. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. What matter where, if I be still the same, and what I should be, all but less than he whom thunder hath made greater? Here, at least, we shall be free. The Almighty hath not built here, for his envy will not drive us hence. Here we may reign secure, and in my choice. For reign is worse ambition, though in hell. Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven.
Oh man, you've made my night. You've made my night. God, that was so cool.
Yeah, that poem changed my life. Just that section of the poem, those lines. Yep, that got me through some really bad times.
Well, thank you.
Oh my god, look at the moon. It's like the tiniest fingernail
Like a
sliver.
Yeah, it's great.
Explains why it's so fucking dark. Recounting the devil's poetry on a moonless night. over a cave that we're pretty certain is full of spirits. You know what? I think this justifies as a gift that we've left for the spirits this time. I think they'll be happy.
Okay. Okay. I think I got one. It's been a long time since I've read this out loud. So please bear with me. The cold earth slept below. Above the cold sky shone, and all around, with a chilling sound, from caves of ice and fields of snow, the breath of night like death did flow beneath the sinking moon. The wintry hedge was black. The green grass was not seen. The birds did rest on the bare thorn's breast, whose roots beside the pathway track had bound their folds over many a crack which the frost had made between. Thine eyes glowed in the glare of the moon's dying light, as a fen fire's beam on a sluggish stream gleams dimly, so the moon shone there, and it yellowed the strings of thy tangled hair that shook in the wind of night. The moon made thy lips pale, beloved. The wind made thy bosom chill. The night did shed on thy dear head its frozen dew, and thou didst lie where the bitter breath of the naked sky might visit thee at will.
That was honestly the most fitting poem. All right now. Oh my god.
It was another Shelley.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got our favorites. We know what we like. We know what we like.
I just look. I said, like, you know, Mary Shelley is someone who I genuinely idolize, and that got me into Percy's work as, like, you know, they get me. I know they're dead and I was born a long time up. They get me.
You know what? When we open this goth club, let's make it a poetry club. Like, we can do music, but that's not our main thing. We can have dancing, but that's not our main thing. We could have a rave, but, you know, there's other places we could go for a rave. We're gonna have a poetry club.
I reckon that poetry night's going to be a good way to meet other people who might be interested.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I might read that one for the poetry night too. Fuck it.
Maybe I should read Paradise Lost. Well, not the whole thing. Just that bit.
I was gonna say, how long do you want the fucking night to go?
Yeah. It's just books 1 to 9. Why don't I just read the Mahabharat? Do you know that one?
No.
It is the longest book ever written. All in Sanskrit, all in poetry. It is the foundation of the Hindu religion. Kind of. It's like they are the Vedas, which are, they're kind of like, I don't know, you can kind of vaguely relate them to like books of the Bible. And it's regarded as the last Veda. It's the foundation of their mythology. Not the entire foundation. You've got other things like the Ramayana and such, but Yeah, no, it is the longest book ever written that contains the Bhagavad Gita, the meaning of life.
Holy shit. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if you'll have time to read all of that.
It contains over 200,000 individual verses. It's about apparently it's like it's 1.8 million words in total. It's the 10 times the length of the Odyssey and the Iliad combined. And it was all recorded passed down by word of mouth for thousands of years.
Fucking hell.
It is the godfather, the great-great-grandfather of all religions and all poetry. Yeah, basically. I am fucking obsessed with that book. It's also got a transgender hero. I've been telling a little bits of it to a patient of mine called Puff. He seems to really enjoy the stories from it.
That's cool.
I'd like to introduce you to Puff, actually. I don't know if you've ever met him. But
No.
he's really nice. I think he'd really like nature stuff like this.
Well, if he likes it, we'll get along just fine, I think.
Hell yeah.
There is something I could hand you to read, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Ooh, I just thought of something. Okay, as well. Okay, what you got?
Did you read the newspaper?
Oh, okay. I think you know where we're going with this. Yes, I actually have a copy, I think. Yeah, I
did
picked
ya?
up a copy. Okay. All right, you're going to embarrass me. I'm going to embarrass you, okay? You're going to embarrass me. I'm going to embarrass you, okay? I'm going to read it. Picked up a copy. Yep, I'm going to read it for you.
Oh, you have seen it. Okay.
I have seen it. I didn't say anything because it was kind of embarrassing to be spoken about that praisingly.
Was it? I didn't go overboard, did I? I mean, other people looked at it
No.
and edited it, and they thought it was fine.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's just, imagine if I wrote a story that glowing of you. You'd be over the moon, but you'd also be embarrassed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. You don't have to read it out loud. I just
Okay, I have read
wanted
it.
to know that you had read it.
Okay, you want to hear a story?
Yes.
Okay, let me work my way up to this. This is a pretty intense story. Okay. All right. You probably gathered I got a lot of stories from my life, right? I've lived a pretty interesting
Yeah.
life. I've been to a lot of places.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of things.
I reckon.
This is probably my best and worst story.
Okay.
Okay. This is the story of the worst thing I've ever done in my life. And it is super... I sat on this story for like a long time, many years, I never told anybody about this. I was going to take it to my grave, but I quickly discovered that it's actually people really enjoy listening to this story. So, yeah, you got to give the people what they want. Okay. All right. So this is a very
standing up.
there's a lot of energy involved in this story. Okay, so this story occurs in it's like it occurs in
Hello.
three-dimensional space, right? You got like a set piece.
Am I
know?
also standing up?
No. You stay seated. You stay seated.
Should I also stand?
You may fall over from the cringe if you stand up and fall off this cliff, and I don't want that to happen. Okay. All right. Yes, a warning, content warning for extreme levels of cringe. All right. So this content warning for extreme levels of cringe. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Okay, understood.
All right. So this story takes place in three-dimensional space. It's like a set piece. We have our stage, and we have a lot of movement around the stage in telling the story. So I have to outline the scene first, all right? And we're going to use all of our props. All right, so
Okay.
this is the scene. It is late at night, perhaps 1 or 2 a.m. And the story takes place on a street. The street stretches out in front of us. And it curves slowly to the right as it ascends uphill in a gentle incline. To the right of us is a school, and that school is flanked by a row of trees that, as the path bends to the right, the trees obscure the path ahead so we cannot see what is very far ahead. The path is unveiled as we walk down it. To our left is the road running up beside the footpath we're walking on, and on the other side of the road is a small fence, about knee-high. And below that fence is about a 2 to 3 metre drop down to the main road, which has just a little way back, separated from this side street. The main road goes downhill and curves to the left, while this street goes uphill and curves to the right. So it's like a divergence.
Copy that.
All right, that is the scene.
Divergence, trees, obscurity. Got it.
Yes.
1 a.m. I'm there.
Yes, all right, we're there. All right, so enter this scene, enters me.
Hi, Leif.
Hi, Leif. Leif is walking home from a friend's place, and I am extremely stoned. Like, I'm pretty sure my feet aren't even touching the ground. I am toasted golden brown on both sides.
Leif is cooked.
I am cooked. Stick a pin in me, I'm done. Okay, so I'm walking up the street. I'm approaching the curve, and a car tears down the road. Goes past me. And somebody leans their head out of the window and they yell, "Go back to Japan!" I'm like, what the fuck? Do I look Japanese? Spoiler alert, I do not.
No, you are very white.
And I'm like, what? Huh? And then I see him. He was just hidden from view in front of me because of the trees and the curvature of the path. And he steps out of view, walking the opposite way down the path to me, and we cross paths. A very scared-looking young Asian man. Now, I don't know what your personal experience is with the Hawaii tobacco, but for me, I find that while it greatly enhances the experiences of, say, playing a video game or reading a book or watching a movie, because it gives you that tunnel vision experience, out in the wild and wacky world, it is not necessarily the best thing, because it can slow your reactions down, especially when things can jump out at you suddenly, like, oh, I don't know, hate crimes. So you can hear the tick, 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 tick of the cogs turning in my head before we get the ding, and my thought has percolated and completed, and I've realized three things. One, I have just witnessed a hate crime which is absolutely unconscionable.
Yes.
2, if one does not oppose a hate crime, they are complicit in it.
Yes.
3, I have to do something to try to make this better. Alright, so I turn on my heel to say something to this man, and at this point I haven't reached the thought of what I'm going to say to him. I mean, what the fuck can I say? Like, don't go back to Japan? Motherfucker's probably not even Japanese. Like, what am I going to say? Like, not all white people are like that. Like, fuck off, get out of that. He's probably born and bred here. He knows the score. But I don't know, maybe, just maybe, I could say something like, hey, I saw what happened to you, and I'm sorry, and I just hope your night is better from here on out. And then we go each our separate ways, and maybe I feel a little bit better, and maybe he feels a little bit better. But I think we both know that's not what happened.
Nope.
As I'm turning to say something to him, my foot makes a crunch noise on the gravel as I rotate, and he turns his head around. We've already passed each other by this point, because my brain took so long to percolate, and he now sees me walking towards him swiftly, and before I can react and say anything, he crosses the street and he jumps over the little fence, and he makes the 2 to 3 meter drop down towards onto the main road, and he quickly starts going down the main road away from me.
Holy fuck.
Oh, fuck. I just made this a billion times worse. Okay, so, all right. Now, let me explain something about me. Because I fucking wish with every fiber of my being that this was the end of the story.
Oh, God.
Let me explain something about me. I believe that simple, logical procedural thought is how a child experiences and sees the world. A plus B equals C. In the real world, we have to think about things creatively, laterally. We have to, abstractly, holistically. Logic is an infant's game. Pure deductive logic is anyway, but in my state of incapacity and anxiety, I was thinking perhaps as an infant might. So let me walk you through my chain of reasoning. Now, deductive logic states that where the prepositions are true, the conclusion is true. If A, then B. Now, although my participation in this scenario had produced an undeniably disastrous outcome, making the situation multiplied in terms of worseness, the fundamental observation I had made remained true. All 3 of them, in fact. I had just witnessed a hate crime. If one does not oppose a hate crime, they are complicit. And I had to do something to make it right. And if anything, the intensity of all three of those premises had escalated, so therefore it should logically stand to reason that the conclusions would therefore also escalate. I had to do something. Now, I know this area pretty well. I know that if I go up the hill and I cross the road and I go through the park and I go down the stairs and I come out on a side street, and that side street will intersect with the main road, and that will allow me to come out in front of him, and then I can say something and I can make it better. So I go up the street and I go across the road and I go through the park and I go down the stairs and I come out on the side street, and here I encounter two things that I had not accounted for. The first was that he was walking a little bit quicker than I anticipated, so when I come out on the side street, he is still on the main road. And the second is that on this particular fateful night, all of the street lights were out on the side street, giving it a certain atmosphere, so as he comes around the corner, he sees unmistakably me, silhouetted against the moonlit sky with my long hair carrying my skateboard. Me. And before I can say word one, he takes off in a sprint down the hill, out of view and out of my life forever. And I stood there in the crushing realization that I would live many years. The world would change and I would change. But this moment remained eternal throughout all history, in which I, at least for that fraction of a second, had achieved an exceptionalism that I would never again touch or have within grasp, for I had become the worst person on the planet for a fraction, a flicker of a candle's flame. And do you want to know the worst part of it is? If I had the opportunity, if somebody said, hey, I can take you to where he is, I would go there and I would try to make it right. And this motherfucker's probably just gotten over the trauma. And there's me. Hi, I want you to acknowledge my guilt. Jesus fucking Christ. Ugh. So that is the story. That is the story of the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Yep. If you want to leave me, I understand. Jesus Christ. I sat on that story for... I told myself that I would take that story to the grave. It took me years to be able to tell it to anybody. Oh my God, that poor fucking man.
The fact that you think that's the worst thing that you've done.
I mean, I could push you off this cliff.
My goodness.
I mean, then I could pretty soon forget about that. I'd be like, I killed the woman I love.
I'd rather you didn't.
Yeah, same.
Like living.
Same. I have a feeling that it wouldn't replace the guilt, as it would just add to it.
Yeah. You are a horrible human being twice.
Thanks. Yeah, no. Yeah, this is one of the reasons I don't feel things very strongly anymore. I have experienced cringe and shame that puts other things to... Oh, God. And that's not even the craziest story of my life. That's just the fucking... Oh, my God. Oh my god, what the fuck am I? Okay.
You're a human being.
Yep. I am a human being who did a casual hate crime.
Well, okay. I think calling it a casual hate crime is maybe a little bit...
Yeah, look, intentions don't mean anything.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. Nope, you are
Yeah.
right. You are absolutely right.
Yeah. It could have been worse. I could have chased him down the hill.
I could have chased him down the hill. That's right.
I had my skateboard. I would have gone faster than him.
Oh my god. I don't know if talking about the worst shit I've ever done would actually make you feel any better.
Oh,
Because I have been to juvie. So I don't know. I can't really talk about the worst things I've done. It was my favorite prank that I've ever pulled.
ooh. Do you want to hear my favorite prank?
You go first.
All right. So I was working in a supermarket, right? And I saw a colleague was talking to a customer, was helping them. And I walk up to my colleague and I walk up to the customer and I say, "Don't listen to him. He doesn't even work here." And then I look at my colleague and I say, "I'm not telling you again. I'm calling the police." And I just walk away.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Amazing. Okay. The best prank.
Yep.
This is while I was still at school. Before I dropped out. My group of friends and I had come off like a string of detentions. So we were miffed. We were pissed. We were frustrated. We were feeling a little bit gremlin like, goblin like.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Did somebody feed you after midnight?
Somebody did. Oh, you bet somebody did. Now, the vice principal of my high school was the worst. I mean, like, strict. Like, the kind of teacher that you question why they went into teaching in the first place if they hate kids so much. Right? So we wanted to get back at them. They had the most pride in their car that we'd ever come across at that point, right? Like this car was like always like polished, shiny, like driven carefully, like obviously well maintained, clearly a passion thing. Like the vice principal loved this car. So it would be an awful shame if something were to happen to that car. Now, we knew if we picked it, we'd get in the shit. At that point, I didn't know how to hotwire or anything, so we couldn't really take that route. If we just keyed it, we're just sort of doing damage. It didn't feel like enough to just ruin the paint. We figured if he just misplaced it, maybe that'd be funny. So we got a bunch of us together. And by a bunch of us, I mean many of us. And we during a assembly managed to either sneak out or skip or whatever. We go to the teacher's parking lot. Bearing in mind, nothing's locked down or anything. You could just go in there and you can just drive a car out if you wanted to. But we weren't driving the car. We weren't breaking into the car. We weren't going to do anything. We were just going to pick it up and move it.
Oh, okay.
So we picked it up. We got it on wheels. And we just pushed it. And we moved it and we hid it down the street. Where I went to school was pretty rural, right? So it's not like a lot of people would have gone past it or anything. We just found a nice bit of bushland and we just hid it. And then we pulled back to school. And we went back to class and we behaved for the rest of the day. And waited for the inevitable. Which is vice principal getting ready to go home from work, coming out to the parking lot that at that time happened to be nearly empty, and their car was nowhere. Nowhere to be seen. And, well, we didn't pick it. We didn't damage it. When he eventually found his car, he was able to just drive it away. Nothing was wrong with everything about it was fine. We just moved it. We couldn't get in trouble. They couldn't figure out who moved it or how it was moved or anything. They just knew it was...
Yeah. Days before security cameras.
Just picked it up and
Yeah.
put it somewhere else. That's the best prank I've helped pull.
That's pretty great.
Yeah. That was pretty good. You know, mini heart attack. Felt like a nice bit of revenge without too much trouble. Never gotten the shit for that.
You reckon I should incorporate when I'm training trainees for the hospital? I should be like at a scene treating somebody and I should say to them, pass me a duck go. And they'll be like, what's a duck go? And I'll go quack.
Yes.
Or duck do. Duck do. What's a duck do? Quack.
Quack. Yes.
And I'll laugh and they'll laugh and the patient will bleed. The patient will bleed. And we'll all just high five and then everybody claps.
I like that. You should do that. You should
Yeah.
absolutely do that.
Yeah, I should. I'll put I'll add to the training files like tick off for duck do. Damn, that moon is pretty.
Yeah. You're pretty.
No, you. Your mum's
you.
pretty.
Oh, don't invoke that witch into the conversation.
Okay.
Mate, she kicked a miner out, first of all. You know what? I'm not going to get into it. I've been having a good night. I'm not getting into it.
Yeah, it's been a great night.
It really has been. Thank you.
Might have to head back soon, though.
Long day?
Early start tomorrow.
Ah.
Don't really need to get enough sleep, but
You should get sleep.
yeah, I've been doing so well lately. Oh my god, I've nearly got... Yeah.
Well, you should keep the streak up.
Go for the high score.
Hell yeah. You got any more food?
Yes.
Thanks. Ooh.
Beauregard.
Oh, thank you. Cool. What you looking at?
Dunno. Shit doesn't come with a name tag.
What? You what? I want to leave you on this mountain.
Live in the cave. I'll live in the cave. Ocean will come
yeah?
live with me.
Ocean will come live with you in the cave?
Yep. Oh yeah, I talked to him about getting you a key and he's perfectly fine with it.
Oh, cool.
I don't think the Dynasty 8 are going to do the changes they were talking about. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think we're stuck with the old decorating like catalog.
Oh.
And I don't think they're going to fix our lighting either.
The fuck?
Yeah, I think it was too hard for them to make the change. I think they've given up.
I don't know if they'd given up.
Okay, that's just the rumor I heard. So, if we head back to my house, I can give you the key.
Okay.
And I don't mind if you start decorating whenever you want.
Okay.
Me and I don't know if you've played around with decorating, but
Well,
me and
no, 'cause I
Ocean
don't
don't
have anywhere
really
to
like the system of decorating very much. I'll learn to like it, I'm sure. It's just really, really fiddly. No. Yeah.
Fun.
I think there's a train. Yep, there it is.
Well, we're fine.
You like your new bike?
Yeah, I do like my bike.
Yeah. I couldn't get you
When
like
is your
a...
birthday?
Oh, like Christmas.
Oh, that's right. I knew it was the other end of the year. I just...
Oh.
Is that a cougar? Oh, fuck, that's a cougar.
Oh. Oh, there's 3 cougars we've found today. Even when we're not looking. Okay, you wanna hear your horoscope?
Yes.
What's your star sign?
Aries.
Oh, typical. I should have known. You're such a cunt.
Oh, thank you. I love you too.
Yeah, I love you too. That's okay, I'm a Capricorn. We're double cunt signs.
Oh, right, yeah. So we're assholes together.
Yep. 2 arseholes pressed end to end.
Come on.
Alright. This week, the stars predict you'll have all energy and no attention span. You're probably not even reading this right now. That's true, I am reading it. You'll probably get
But
into
I'm
some...
not.
You'll probably get into some DIY stuff sooner or later. I like my house. And then abandon all projects when you get bored of them. Or even me. Your lucky numbers
You
are
are not a
21,
project.
5, 32, 17, and 15. Your color is carmine. Your gemstone is a ruby.
You are not a project.
I'm a fixer-upper.
Nuh-uh.
I can change him.
You don't need changing.
This would be the perfect place for I pooped in my pants joke, but I just don't feel like it. It just doesn't feel right. I mean,
Hey,
I'm
you
not willing
acknowledged
to
the possibility, and
look. If I'm not willing to commit to the bit.
yeah, okay, good.
Okay. All right. My star sign, Capricorn. You can be way too clinical and mean. Wow, whoever wrote this was a cunt. I mean, astrology isn't even real. Roll up your sleeves and eat an orange once in a while. For the love of everything good in this world. Big work opportunities might be at risk because of this. 3 exclamation points. Your lucky numbers are 16, 46, 11, 13, and 56. Well, 11 is a very good number. I'll take that. Your color is beige. Okay. I am personally attacked. Okay. All right. Well, let's drop off at Weevil News and have a word with them about this. My color is beige. I don't think anybody will be there.
No.
I will be having words with Cynthia.
Uh-huh.
She'll be like, I just record what the stars say, and I didn't even write the thing.
I have gone the wrong way.
Watch out,
Well,
this
I've
van
committed
behind
now.
us. Yeah, you got to commit to the bit.
Oh, yeah, we're running out of fuel. Should have gone to Warsaw. Oh. You know what? It's working out. We're going back to yours, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, we are.
And
that
there's
is where
a petrol station along the way.
we are. Yeah.
I really hope we get our parking garage added.
That'd be handy.
I think there's renewed interest in it. Beep, beep.
Yeah, alright, I get it, I can hear you, I can see you. Shut up. I need to name this thing.
I haven't named any of my vehicles. I should. Alright, I'm gonna run over here while you refuel no reason.
I turned off the engine.
I've heard rumors of them going... I've had patients say that it blew up regardless, that they turned it off and it still blew up. Maybe they're just trying to cover their asses, I don't know. Beige.
Beige. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have so much fun on this thing.
Yeah. Honestly, 5,000 is a pretty decent price for all the upgrades.
Oh yeah, not bad at all.
Oh, it's actually
Like, the whole
4,000.
time-
We got 1,000 back.
Did we?
Maybe she forgot to give us the 1,000 back. Oh, well, that can be her tip. Yeah, I think she did forget to give us the 1,000 back.
I didn't get a grand.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't notice.
No. Doesn't matter.
God, have I become the sort of person who doesn't notice $1,000?
Yep.
God.
Mr. Moneybags.
What a scumbag.
You're not a scumbag. Just work hard and get paid a lot.
Yeah, some people work a lot harder than me and don't get paid a lot less. I fucking understand Dr. Nicole really well right now. God, we need to put Leif imposter syndrome on the bingo cards.
Actually, I could, like, even, like...
Oh yeah, this thing can park anywhere.
Yeah. Pretty bike. Hello. I'm being looked at. Which way are we going? This way?
Yeah, I think we can only get around one way. I think. Yeah, we can. The other way goes up to the upper balcony. Okay, I think I go copy my keys. Okay. Then I think I go... Huh. I don't know what I do now. Maybe if I enter the house. Nope, I don't know what to
Hi.
do.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hang on. Oh, what if I... There.
I have a key. Yeah.
Right. Now I think you'll need to buy your own stuff
Ooh.
to decorate with.
Yeah.
You should
gonna
be
have to
able
play.
to now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll have a think.
Honestly, if I could get, I could use this decorating system, no problem. Just the lighting bothered me at first, how bright it is. But you know, with the right,
Yeah.
with enough, with stuff on the walls, stuff on the floors, it could work.
Yeah. It could. It could. It could. It could.
Yeah, especially if you were talking about
Um,
like a jungle theme.
Yeah, I reckon you could create the sort of feel that you want rather than like by adding lights, by
Hmm.
adding shade. Potentially. I'll think of things. Oh, look, a single chair.
Yep, that's my cuck chair.
Oh, it's your cock chair.
Yep.
Wait. Are you the one being cooked? Or are you
I don't know.
the one?
I didn't think it through.
It's like it. Because if you're the one, then I'm. Oh, wait, it's the girlfriend, isn't it? I keep forgetting you're taken.
Oh yeah. Best not to overthink it.
Alas. Best not to overthink it. Okay. Okay, sure. I won't overthink it. Sorry, I'm scheming.
Hmm.
I'm scheming.
Well, now you can scheme all you want. I think we still got to go to the U-Tool for stuff. Yeah. I haven't checked lately if there's new stuff. There's probably new stuff by now. They're probably adding stuff all the time.
Almost certainly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay,
Mm.
okay. I can have a think. I will have a think.
Okay.
Right, you said you had an early start.
I do. I do. So I better start winding down.
Good call. Thank you for today.
Thank you for today. It's always a good night when we get date night.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Hmm. Yeah,
That was
I'm gonna go.
perfect.
I'm gonna go out for a little walk on the beach and unwind, and then I'll be back.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll see you back.
All right.
Love you.
Love you.
Have a good walk.
I will. Alright, magpies, alright, chat. Thank you so much for dropping by for this chill, poetry-laden, romantic stream. If you found something that you enjoyed, I'm glad. If you stuck around, I'm grateful. And I hope you all have great, chill, poetry-laden days of your own. I love you all so very much. As always, you all deserve so much more love than I could possibly give. Swoop swoop, have a good night.